1 week before I went on vacation, a client of mine had a problem with the environment she was working in and she couldn't think about going back to work. Now, when I asked her what the manager thought about moving her to another department, I found out that she didn't even ask for it because it was too difficult for her to ask for what she wanted. Well, I'm gonna share with you a few steps I shared with her and it worked. She actually changed departments. So let's start. Welcome to Infinipsy. I'm Jihad. This month is all about communication. If you want to know the topics, you can follow them on Instagram. You can also subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any video. This week is about how to ask for something you need. My client had this struggle. She didn't know how to ask, and there are a few things that can help. The first thing is to look for the right time to ask for something. Now, you might think, is there really a right timing or not? But there are a few things that you may want to pay attention to. For instance, if the person you want to ask something to is free and you know the person is available and in a good mood, you can go straight to the person and ask for it. It won't probably be a problem. But if you see that the person is in a rush and has a lot of things to do and you can't catch that person, well, you better ask to schedule an appointment. Why is it? Because you better have a person that is gonna have maybe too much time to give to you and that is gonna listen and discuss what you want with you, instead of having someone that is in a rush and maybe annoyed that you are asking at this moment and is not going to listen to what you have to say. So you are going to miss an opportunity just because the person didn't have time at that specific moment to listen to you. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think there's actually something as a right moment, or do you think you just have to go and run to the person now and ask for what you want? Another tip that can help is to be prepared. Bring bullet points. You don't have to write a journal, but bring some bullet points where you have written down all the things that you want to say. Try to make some priorities. Start with the priorities and then the less important things at the end if you still have time. So schedule an appointment and go with bullet points. It will help you already. There's a third thing that can help, and it is before you start the conversation to show understanding without putting pressure. What does it mean? It means that you are gonna show that it's maybe not going to be possible to give you what you want. Like my client, she wanted to change departments, but maybe a lot of employees are asking to change departments. So maybe it's not going to be possible. So show that you are aware of the fact that maybe you're not going to have what you are asking for, but that you are going to ask anyway. Tell me how hard it is for you to ask for something. Are you the kind of person that can go straight and ask for what you want? Or are you the kind of person that is always saying like, maybe I shouldn't ask right now, maybe I should wait, maybe it isn't a good idea? What kind of person are you? If you are that kind of person that is thinking, maybe I should wait, maybe it's not a good moment to ask, maybe it's not a good idea, well, there is one last tip that can help you, and it is to actually think about why they should give you what you are asking for. Because as we just said, it's not an obligation for them. If it was an obligation to give it to you, well, you wouldn't ask, you would just tell them. So because it's not an obligation and because you are asking for something, you can think about why should they do it. It's gonna be easier for them to consider giving it to you, but it's also going to be easier for yourself to be asking for it. Because if you don't believe in what you are asking for, well, it's going to be difficult for the other person to believe in it. So try to think about why they should give it to you. In my client's situation, well, she had a lot of experience in the new department, so it was a win-win situation for both of them to make the change happen. I'm going to resume those to you. The first one is to think about the right timing. Maybe there is one, maybe there's not, but think about it. The second is to have bullet points. Prepare what you want to ask for. The third thing is to show understanding and not put pressure. And the fourth and last thing is, if you can find some reasons they should give it to you, it's always easier. Let me know if you have already asked for things in the past. It might be in a professional situation, but also in a private situation. Let me know what helped you to get there. Share it with other people in the comments. It might help someone else. This was the second video about communication. If you want to know the topics, you can follow them on Instagram. You're gonna have the link below as always. You can also subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any video. I'll see you next week for a new video, and don't forget to take it one step at a time.